From the outside, this school appears to be highly advanced, disciplined, and full of talented students. However, behind the scenes, some students are engaging in disgusting behavior. Whether in social circles or academic settings, there are many who take pleasure in performing such foul acts. 3 young female students are currently seeking help from the headmistress because they were victims of upskirting, having photos taken under their skirts. They explained that they can no longer practice basketball because some boys have been secretly taking photos under their skirts. Furthermore, those boys have posted the girls' faces on the internet to publicly shame them. However, instead of protecting them, the headmistress scolded and berated them. She went as far as saying that this happened because they didn't know how to dress properly. She then instructed them to take a break from basketball practice and instead look after a new student who had just joined the basketball team. The new student's name is Nano. A student named Mew warned Nano to be careful, so she wouldn't have her photos secretly taken. Meanwhile, the boys are thrilled about the arrival of a beautiful new student like Nano, because they already know she will become their next victim. They remarked that Nano is even better than Mew, and have already started placing orders to ensure they get a high price for her photos. The boys set a price of 5,000 baht for anyone wanting to see a photo of Nano's underskirt. In no time, money transfers came flooding in, leaving the boys ecstatic. They promised their customers that they would have the photos within 4 days. However, Nano is no ordinary girl. She is someone who ruthlessly avenges the evil deeds of people across the world. Unaware of this, the boys are desperately trying to catch her on camera. They have planted hidden cameras everywhere Nano goes. Under chairs, beneath staircases, and inside every restroom. The next morning, as Nano walks by calmly, the camera planted on her path fails to capture her. The boys dismiss it as a mere technical glitch and continue monitoring other locations. But every camera they've hidden malfunctions the moment Nano approaches. They fail to get a single shot. For their next scheme, the boys decide to attach a camera to a shoe to get close to her. Thinking this plan is foolproof, one of them begins to follow her stealthily. Sensing this, Nano leads him to a deserted area. The boy approaches her, claiming he wants to interview her and to record a video for Mother's Day. Nano immediately agrees, and the boy puts his plan into motion, pretending to film while sliding his camera-rigged shoe under her skirt. At that moment, Nano made a triangular hand gesture, and a waiting dog instantly lunged at the boy, pinning him down. The dog then began to tear his genitals apart, piece by piece. As the boy screamed in agonizing pain, Nano watched with a satisfied smile. By the time he reached the hospital, he had lost one of his testicles, while his 2 friends looked on in pure terror. Nano then set her sights on the next boy. She took a shoe equipped with a hidden camera and delivered it to his house. As she was about to leave, the boy, scheming as usual, invited her inside to sit and have a cold drink. Once Nano accepted, the boy rushed to grab a camera and rigged it inside his bathroom. He then kept offering her numerous drinks, hoping she would need to use the restroom. Although Nano drank everything he offered, she never once felt the urge to go. Finally, they decided to confront Nano directly. Impersonating Mew, they sent a message to Nano, asking to meet in the audio-visual room. The moment Nano entered the room, the 3 of them locked the door. Dropping all pretenses, they began forcibly taking photos of her. At that moment, Nano firmly gripped the boy's hand and asked, "You want a photo of my underskirt, don't you?" She then forced him to take the shot. The boy cried out in pain as Nano's grip tightened around his hand. He pleaded with her to let go, but it was already too late. The other 2 boys watched, paralyzed with fear. After forcing him to snap the photo, Nano told him, "It'll take a little while for the image to develop. It's going to be a great shot," before walking out of the room. The boys waited anxiously for the image to appear, but it remained blank for a long time. Even after they returned home, the photo still hadn't developed. Just then, the boy's mother arrived home. As soon as she walked through the door, the image finally materialized. Overjoyed, the boy immediately sent the photos to his friends and his customers, all of whom were thrilled with the result. The next day, during the school's Mother's Day ceremony, the boys were in high spirits. believing their scheme had finally succeeded. They had no idea that this brief moment of joy was a debt they would soon have to repay. As the ceremony began, and the boys started the traditional floral offering to their mothers, a sequence of images appeared on the projector that left everyone in total shock.